colored umbrella. And I'm back with some more snow globe tutorials. We've made our mixture. I've gone over the quick flowing and the slower flowing, and now we gotta move on to what you gotta do to make the tumbler. The very first step though is obviously we need to make an opening to put all of our beautiful shimmery stuff and all that liquid into. How do you do that? There's two different things that you can use. The first thing, a drill. Or the next thing, which until recently I never used because I was living under a rock, one of these rhinestone bedazzler setter things. This is for sure my preferred method. I wanted to make sure that I showed you both ways because I like this doesn't mean that you're gonna like this. So I want to make sure that you know what all of your options are so that you can decide what you like to do the best. So all of these things are just suggestions. You don't have to do it exactly the way that I do it. Try out some different things and see what you like. Let's start with the classic, and that would be the drill. Size that I feel like is pretty standard for snow globes is the 5/16. This size is great. Personally, I like to make my opening bigger. I go with this one that is 3/8. It's so much easier, especially if you're using chunky glitter. Like, you want your opening to be bigger. Let's drill a hole. Keep in mind though, when you're doing this, slow. You don't want to go too fast. It's double walled. You really don't want to risk going through that second wall. If you do, it's gonna leak everywhere. Like, the tumbler is not going to work. Now, want to make sure you go really slowly. Once you've broken that sill, then you're good. You don't need to do anything else. At the bottom of your tumbler, they all look so different. You don't want to be directly in the center. If you go in the center, all of your glitter is going to get stuck just right at the top, and it's going to be really hard to get it out. So you want to get it as close to those edges as you can. Also, it's going to make getting that air out so much easier. When you look at the top of your cup, I've got this rim on mine right here. I just want to go right next to where that rim is. I don't want to go up where the ridge goes up. I don't want to be in that area at all. I want to be down here. Because if you get right up to it, it can be hard to seal it, and you want to make sure you get a really good seal on there. I'm going to take my drill and I'm going to find a spot on here. I like just to have my tumbler here and hold on to it tight so it doesn't move around. I like to pulse my drill, so just kind of go like that just to start. As it kind of gets an opening, you can kind of increase your speed a little bit. And luckily with them being clear, you can kind of see it through there. So I'll just eyeball it. Once I notice it's starting to get to where it's gonna open up, slow it down. My hole is like that. It hasn't gone through all the way yet. Before it goes through all the way, I am just gonna kind of clean that off because I don't want to risk having any of that going inside of my tumbler. The rest of this, I am just gonna pulse it and just go really slow. Once that seal is broken, you might hear a pop. Don't be scared. That's okay. This is like air sealed, so you're breaking that seal. Oh. So it popped. Seriously, so scary when it makes that popping sound. It sounds like BAM! I feel like it sounds like the entire tumbler just like broke and shattered, but it didn't, so we're good. It's option number one, and I have my opening right there. Now, I'm gonna do this. I feel like this is now my new preferred method. It's less scary, less loud, less messy. It's just easier. Another video about this as well that you can watch, but it's gonna be the same concept where you're just gonna put it where not on the rim and just close to the middle area there. I'm just gonna push down. You do want to put some pressure on there, but at first you feel like it's not doing anything, but as you let it sit on there, then you can kind of see it starting to work and do its little melty job. And as it starts going down, I just twist it a little bit because I want to make sure that the opening is a nice clean opening. Once it's gone through, just slowly lifting it up while twisting. I'm gonna take my tool right here while it's still hot and pop that piece out. And now I have my opening. How much faster was that? I mean, yeah. We are ready to continue on. So make sure you follow for the next part because now's the fun part where we're gonna fill it up with all the glitter and all of that good stuff. If you have any questions at all on either of these methods, just please let me know. But I hope you have the most amazing day and happy snow globe making. Bye!